And we are back. Let's bring up Dragonfall. Dragonfall doesn't like to be in the forefront when I'm out of the pane, so... Forgot to unmute it. There we go. Now, how is the volume on that? That seems a bit loud to me, so let's play around with a few things. Let's lower the music. And we'll lower the other noises a bit as well, but just not as much. We're going to keep everything on regular. Camera mode will be free. This high-res scale mode. I don't know, we won't turn it on. I don't need... I'm just going to leave everything as is. It's not like this is a hugely graphic-intensive game. I'm almost wondering if the music should be slightly lower. Let's just bring it down like a few more notches. There we go. I think that's good. So, Shadowrun Returns. Oh, I forgot to update Twitch. Let's... Let's lurk in the shadows. Let's lurk in the... Nothing witty today. I'm sure I'll come up with something witty before I'm done playing this. Poor dragon. There it is. Shadowrun Dragonfall. Error updating broadcast. Of course there is. We really need to get back to setting up Nightbot. So bear with us as we get everything set up. Thought I had everything set up, but guess not. Okay, so that's all set up. We're all good in Twitch. Let's get back to the actual game window. So I think all of the audio is kind of where I want it to be. Yeah, I kind of like that. We'll see how intensive this is. We'll turn up the anti-aliasing. Alright. So we are playing Shadowrun Dragonfall Director's Cut. I'm going to play it on normal. Do I want to make a male or female Shadowrunner? I think I want to be a badass female Shadowrunner. Now, I'm only loosely familiar with the Shadowrun stat system. This is going to be a bit of a learning curve. So, humans... I'm not going to read all the... I'm going to read flavor text as we go. but I'm not going to read it for like the character creation because that's going to be really annoying. So humans start with bonus karma and max all their stats out at 9. Elves start with an extra charisma, and a lot of their stats max out at 9, except for quickness, which is 11, and charisma, which is 12. Dwarves get a bonus willpower. Again, a lot of maxed. Orcs get a bonus to body, which they have a huge body. Okay, I think we're gonna go with an elf, because I always like going with like the charisma route. So we have Street Samurai. Street Samurai is a freelance operative who follows the code of the street honor. They are learned in the ways of traditional samurai warrior and the practices of modern combat. Samurai set their skills to profit and work to take out the dishonorable scum that seem to breed in the urban sprawl. Mages cast magic, and we got a decker. I probably am gonna go with a decker. I have a feeling I'm gonna go with a decker. But then that makes me wonder, should I take somebody who has higher intelligence? But nobody has, like, there's no race that has a great boon to intelligence. So I'm not gonna worry about that then. The deckers are like the hackers. Shaman. Be a shaman as well. A rigger. Ooh, kind of like that too. Do I want a decker or a shaman? Let's go shaman. Kind of like that one. Yeah, we're gonna go with this. I really like that one. So then we're gonna just take it off auto and just gonna change the hair color. Wish I could zoom in to see it better. Okay. Spend your karma. Karma represents the experience characters earn while running the shadows and achieving goals. Karma is used to improve attributes and skills. An attribute or skill rating can be increased by spending karma equal to the next increment of that rating. Thus, improving your body from 4 to 5 requires you to spend 5 karma points. You have some karma available now to customize your character. So we start with how much karma? 7. And we are charismatic oriented. So we start with 6 charisma. And it appears that each of these skill, like spirit control, is tied to spirit summoning. So I can't put control up to 3 until I put spirit summoning up. So we're gonna spend 4 there. I think we might put a point into dodge. Maybe 2 points into dodge. Or I could have put 3 into here. Take that point out of dodge. So I could up my spirit summoning. Oh, totem choice available. Okay. Bear is powerful, gentle, and wise, protective. The natural power of bear heals all friends within 3 of damage from the most recent attack. The cat is secretive, sly, and stealthy, very hard to trap. Coyote. Eagle. I think we want the bear. We'll take the bear totem. Etiquette. Etiquette is about knowing how to behave in various social situations. The right etiquette can give you an edge in certain conversations. Choose an etiquette from the list below. Choosing etiquette does not cost karma, and each etiquette only can be chosen once. So we're going to go with academic. As I'm imagining, I'm like an academic. Well, she's like an academic shaman. Who uses shadowrunning to fund her research. And she has to use some street smarts as well. What will we call her? Her name is Fox. The Hardfield Manor Run. Life was good. Easy jobs, regular pay, reliable crew. But things went south and you had to drop off the grid, put a bullet in the past and start fresh, somewhere new. The promise of opportunity and anonymity draws you to the free city of Berlin, the Flux State, a grand experiment in social order. Corporations tread carefully here. Even the great dragon, Lofweir, only has so much sway in the constantly evolving power structure of Berlin. The perfect place for a savvy Shadowrunner to disappear and begin anew. And as luck would have it, home to your old partner in crime, Monica Schaefer. It's your 3rd run with Monica and her team. An old castle holdfast, 1 hour east of Berlin, perched on a hill overlooking the countryside. The job is a standard smash and grab. Crack the vault, grab the data, get out in one piece. A mediocre payday, but work is work. As the team gathers for Monica's pre-run briefing, you pause to take in your surroundings. The Hartfield Manor, 2054, 1 hour east of Berlin. The outstate grounds are silent, save for the faint whistling of the wind. Your team gathers near a side entrance to the old castle holdfast, cloaked in darkness. The night is peaceful. You know it won't last. You know it for what it is, a pleasant illusion that will shatter at the sound of the first gunshot. Monica. Listen up, folks. Monica Schaefer. You ran with her back in the day. Watched her get her first data jack, and now she's your team leader. And a Drek Hut Decker to boot. On a tight timetable. I want to enter the estate, find the basement, open the data vault, extract the files, and bolt. 10 minutes top to bottom. Diedrich. Trying to get home in time for worm talk, love? Diedrich. Shaman. The old man of the team. He smiles at her, his facial tattoos writhing in the moonlight. Monica's eyes twinkle with mischief. Maybe. Diedrich. How many times have I told you? You can't trust anything that comes... Wow, we're going Scottish. You can't trust anything that comes out of a dragon's mouth. That tried trash will rot your brain. Monica. She grins. It's educational. Besides, this should be a milk run. Security is supposed to be light. A few automatic weapons, no armor. With a little luck, they'll never know we are here. Just like old times, in my experience, there's so much... Works for me, let's get paid. Monica's smile returns, more wistful this time. The moonlight catches her face at a strange angle. Just like the old times, eh, Fox? Glory. I won't argue with the sentiment, but I'd prefer that we exercise caution. Glory, razor-clawed street samurai. Her voice is cold and neutral, her expression placid. They may only be private security, but their bullets don't know that. I can patch you up if I have to, but I'd rather not have to. You remember, you need to relax. People need to relax. We're professionals, remember. Monica raises her arm and speaks into her wrist-mounted comlink. A darkened face shimmers on the view screen. Aiga, are you in position? The comlink crackles, and response comes back low and soft, softer than you expect for a troll. Affirmative. The alarm lines have been cut, and I have clear line of fire on the estate's service entrance. When you exit the building, the path will be clear. Excellent. Thank you, Aga. She's doing my job. Aga out. The comlink goes dark, and Monica winks at you as she drops her arm. See? We're professionals. Alright, people. Enough chatter. Our client wants the data from the vault, so we'll get him the data from the vault. Quick, quiet, and quick. You said quick twice. Worm talk is on tonight. Lori raises an eyebrow slightly. I told you, it's educational. New objective. Grab gear from the van. New gear and some weapons line the back of the van. So I'm going to grab a weapon. Which will be a pistol. Well, we're in Berlin! You have to do German accents. They're German characters. There's no voice acting in the game. Plus, I get to do bad German accents. Let me grab the rest of my kit. So I got a basic med kit, haste 1, and force 1 air elemental something, and a Bunoma trauma kit, acid bolt 1, 1250 new yen. Okay, so that objective is complete. Now we have to enter the building. But screw entering the building. Let's look around. Let's get the lay of the land. Also, I need to bring the keyboard closer. Because it's not like I'm playing a Super Nintendo game anymore, where I don't really need the keyboard for anything. Here, kitty. Oh. Okay, come on. Okay, let's go in the manor. New objective, keep the team alive. I like how that's actually an objective. Don't die. I don't even remember what the other objective was. Get to the lower floor. Okay. Cat, you're crazy. Yeah, it's supposed to be reminiscent of the older Shadowrun games. There were 2 that were made. I've never played the Genesis one. A variety of remarkably well-preserved Slavic artifacts. T-Rex. I'm assuming that's a T-Rex. Complete skeleton of a theropod dinosaur. It appears to be genuine. The vase in this case looks both old and very valuable. A fine scrollwork of lapis and gold leaf decorates its exterior, and the interior shimmers with organic beauty of abalone shell. Your fixer could probably move this thing in a heartbeat. You can't help but notice that the glass encasing it looks awfully flimsy. That just seems like a bad idea, inviting trouble by smashing open that. I'm a fan of the setting. Cask in this display case is decorated with inlaid panels of ivory scrimshaw. I have the Super Nintendo game, and I've played it some, although I haven't played my copy very much. So that door's locked over here. And it's a lot like this, like, except if it was a Super Nintendo game. Oh, that was not a good idea. Okay, you are now in turn-based combat mode. Each character on your team has an action pool. Spend these actions on movement, attacks, or using spells and items. Once your team's turn is complete, the enemy team will move and attack. Additional tutorial information can be accessed from blah 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 blah. What do we got going on here? Okay, let's have him... Actually, let's move there. I don't have decking. I don't have the gun there. Okay, I'm just gonna have Monica wait out her turn. How do I do that? Okay, skip forward. Have Glory attack him. There we go. Does anyone on my team have decking? Okay, she has decking. Right, right. Okay, so I need to get her on the onto the computer. So I need to get out of the way. How long does this last? Okay. Let's do an aim shot. Damn. Okay. I'm wounded. So we're going to do that. I think her cover is too good. I think that's the problem. Nope, there we go. Okay, we are out of combat. I'm just gonna be right back. One moment. Played XCOM game. Well, I played one of the XCOM games a while ago. What a surprise, there's more bad guys in here. We shouldn't have went this way then. Balls. I really like the like cyberpunk setting though. This is the second game that was made with the Shadowrun Returns engine. And it's supposed to be much better, which is why I chose to play it. Let's use that. I'm tempted now to just go back and smash that glass. Yeah, this is the first time I've actually played this. Okay, you need to move here and shoot that, and then you need to heal everyone that's in range. There we go. I've started this before, and I've played. I haven't even gotten this far in this before. So those two are hurt. My heal's on a cooldown, but Diedrich's isn't. Damn. That's on a cooldown. So how do I not kind of cast that on people? I can only cast it on myself. Whatever. Oh, maybe I think I understand now. I bet I was supposed to use it. No, I haven't. Oh, that's not good. That's really not good. That is what I would call the opposite of good. How wounded am I? 4, and Monica's wounded 12. Wow. Yeah, I can zoom in and out if I want to. But then I wouldn't have as good of a view of the needs healing too. Yeah, I'll try after the fight. Yeah, I didn't think that was gonna work. So that's as close as I can get. So everything kind of has that, like, painted art style, I guess would be the best way to describe it. Hello, Reptile. How are you today? Well, you know what? I'm gonna double back. But if I've already created this much fuss, I'm gonna smash and grab. Now it won't let me take it. I curse thee, game. Okay, I need a decker to jack in, so I need to get you to do something. Renraku Kaftuak. Renraku's best deck and easily modified for the streets. And what programs does she have? Erosion erodes integrity of IC, does yourself. Reduces alarm state. An area effect matrix attack. Before we go in, I think I'm going to save. And have Monica jack in. Okay, so Monica's persona is here. This is white ice. Yeah, I think that the thing is, like, this is almost an expansion or something. Like, the original game was made for Kickstarter, like the original Shadowrun Returns game. Excellent. There's a data store. Oh, we got another computer AI. And yeah, it does have a current cover system. Kind of neglected answering that. Pay data. Antiquities delivery schedule. Interesting. Valuable shipment of antiquities will be arriving soon at the Seattle docks. Useful information to someone who can take advantage of it. Interesting. That could get us some money. Alright, and now we need to get out of here. But anyway, my point originally was that I just don't think they had the money to add voice acting. I wonder actually if there's any fan packs for voice acting. And then if there are, how good they are. That's a completely separate statement. Is there anything of interest in here? It doesn't look like it, so let's hit up the elevator. Also, how is everyone's health? The Hardfield Manor Run. So far, so good. If your skirmish with security set off any alarms, you don't hear them. Monica leads the rest of the team downwards, into the basement of Harfield Manor. Your payday is waiting. The data vault lies ahead. Diedrich eyes the door and turns to Monica. That's a big freaking vault, Liebchen. Liebchen. Bigger than on the schematic. The schematic didn't have a date. A client may have had old intel. Still, our instructions were clear. The data we're looking for should be just on the other side of this door. Monica combs a hand through her hair, parting it to reveal the black plastic sheath of her data jack. A quick jaunt into the matrix, a little digital hand waving, and I'll have this thing wide open. Be right back. A burst of static crackles through a tiny speaker on Monica's comlink. Iger, still in position outside the state. Well done, Monica. Who's in charge while you're jacked in? Monica rolls her eyes. Diedrich fixes his stare intently on the vault door. Glory looks cold and distant, just as she always does. We've been through this before, Iger. You're not in the KSK anymore, and the chain of command nonsense doesn't fly in the shadows. We don't need rules and regulations to guide us. The same principles apply to the flux state. Please spare me the lecture. Your politics have nothing to do with this. Best get used to it, Iger love. She sighs. Look, it's a simple question. Years of experience tell me that it needs an answer. Yeah. The very basic amount of German that I can remember, because I took like a German class in university. Here's the problem: is even if I could make my pronunciation better, my English pronunciation I'll just fumble through reading. That's just the way I am. Reading anything out loud, I fumble through. And at least if I'm fumbling through it, I'm hoping I at least make it a bit more entertaining than it is. Than me just reading it straightforward. I'd rather do kind of like a bad German accent than just like a completely accurate one. Make all the males sound Austrian. So, Iger's right, Monica. You should have a second command. I agree with Diedrich. If someone needs to take charge, it'll happen. We don't have time for this. Monica stares at you for a moment, clearly irritated. Then that twinkle appears in her eye again. She smiles at you as she speaks into her comlink. Very well. We'll do this one Iger's way. Iger's way, not Iger. While I'm jacked in, Fox is in charge. There is a pause. Then Iger's voice crackles out the comlink again. Fox? Did I hear that right? You're putting the rookie in command? Listen, Iger, you asked for a decision and you got one. This is ridiculous. I know that this accent... Oh god. My brain's mixing up combat dialogue streams. I'm starting to half think about what's going on in chat. I know that this is a joke to you, Monica, but I'm telling you. Iga, Monica's tone is all business. Evidently, she has heard enough. The decision is made. You have your answer. Acknowledged. Without another word, Iger's image flickers and fades from Monica's communicator. Sorry about that. Iga can be inflexible. The legacy of a long military career. But she knows what she's doing, and she means well. No sweat. I'll buy her a beer and talk it out after the run. Good woman. Iga's skills and experience are invaluable to the team. It would be good to have her on your side. Okay, enough chatter. Let's get this done. Monica turns toward the door, fingers poised on the controls of her cyberdeck, and then glances back at you with a grin. See you on the other side. She then punches it, projecting her consciousness into cyberspace. Her fingers harmonizing in the soothed, rhythmic staccato that only an expert decker can achieve. I'm sure this will go excellent. Nobody will die. Well, that didn't go well. Without a warning, Monica's back arches violently. Her head jerks back, silencing her terrible screams. Muscle spasms ripple through her face. Her jaw snaps shut, sending a mist of blood spraying from between her teeth. You look down to see a nub of pink flesh on the floor. The tip of her tongue. The room explodes into action. Glory leaps toward Monica, her hand outstretched to yank the cord from her data jack. Diedrich surges forward to wrap the team's fallen decker in a bear hug, holding her against the convulsions that rack her body. With Monica's unearthly scream still ringing sharply in your head, you are only dimly aware of the door slamming shut behind you. While Glory holds Monica head steady, you snatch the cord that connects Monica's data jack to her cyberdeck. Without a moment's hesitation, you give a solid yank and the cord comes free. A wisp of oily blue smoke traces its way from her data jack to the ceiling. The calming lead scents of charred meat and ozone fill the air. You've seen the effects of biofeedback before, but nothing like this. Suddenly, Monica's eyes flutter open. Muscle tremors continue to distort her face, and blood oozes between her lips. You see the muscles in her jaw tensing, and the look of concentration in her eyes. She's struggling to speak. Just stay with us, Monica, okay? We're gonna get you out of here. Save your breath. Glory's voice is strained. She's had a stroke. A bad one. She'll be dead before we're even back to the van. Isn't there anything we can do to help her? I know what I'm going to do. Diedrich leans in close, his nose sniffing inches away from Monica's. His voice is soft, almost a whisper. Liebchen, it's Diedrich. Tell me what did this to you. I meant Diedrich's voice should be lower than that. Slowly, painfully, Monica wrestles her jaw open. The blood welled up in her mouth comes pouring out in a slick, covering her chests. She expels a thick guttural sound that might be a word. Satisfied, she closes her eyes and forces her mouth to make the shapes she needs. Fear. With an effort, Monica opens her eyes again and meets yours. You see pain and fear in her gaze, and something else. Hope? Fear. That would be easier for me to pronounce if it wasn't like her struggling to say it. A sudden spasm jerks Monica's head back again. She grunts. Then her chin drops to her chest, and her head lolls to one side. Feuer Schwinger. Schwinge. Feuer Schwinger. Something like that. Her eyes fix on an object in the next room, a computer terminal. The soft light of a cursor blinks on its recessed screen. Slowly, she attempts to speak again, but the only sound that emerges is a long, strangled croak. A look of resignation washes over Monica's face, and she stops fighting. Her gore-slicked jaw goes slack, and she dies. Monica, no! This can't be happening. Oh. We've got hostiles. This clearly isn't a data vault. We need to get out of here fast. Really? I missed? Fuck you, game. Double misses? Boo! Move here. Yeah, I thought that was gonna happen. Take that. We're done. There we go, he's dead. Let's do... I don't have a line of sight on him. Boo. Let's move here and then do the Dragon Slayer idol to shield us. And skip the last of Glory's actions. MC-POS building maintenance software. Command line interface. Internal memory checksum invalid. Fox, 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 Fox. This terminal's printing your name over and over again, Fox. Better get over here. Okay, so I'm assuming I have to... Oh, okay, I see. They've sealed the door behind us. Diedrich scans the room nervously. They've sealed the door behind us. We've got to find another way out of here. What are you doing? Monica must be trying to tell me something about this terminal. It must be important. But any ideas? Something tells me we're gonna have more company soon. Stay frosty, Diedrich. Just give me a minute. Text continues to scroll down the terminal screen. A problem has been detected with a core component of MC-POS. Restore MC-POS to factory default settings? Yes, no. Warning, restore process will take several minutes to execute. Connected doors and peripherals will be disarmed when complete. Fox, 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 Fox. As you watch the number on the screen slowly begins to climb, this is going to take a while. You glance down at the second screen to see that a facility is on high alert. In place of a simple data vault, it seems you've stumbled upon some sort of massive underground complex. A map of the Holdfast grounds indicates that the security forces are en route from multiple angles. The doors are currently being rebooted by the system's restore process are flashing a dull red. If you're reading this display correctly, the only exit from this room is the Holdfast's old servants' entrance on the western side of the building. At that moment, Iger's image winks onto your comlink with a crackling sound. The image is grainy, flickering in and out. What is going on down there, rookie? Tell me. Monica's down, Iger. The vault was a setup. What? I'm sorry, Iger. We couldn't save her. Now we have to get out of here. Look for an old servant's entrance to the west of the main grounds. We'll rendezvous with you there. Iger's silence is thick. When she finally responds, her tone is professional. Roger that. She cuts out without another word. Glory turns to you, her movements smooth and robotic. Her voice comes out in a frosty monotone. What's the play, Fox? Our escape route will open in a minute. We hold it tight until then. By hold tight, you mean sit here and fry anyone who comes through the door, don't you? Pretty much, yeah. Diedrich's pained expression twists into a mask of hate. His hands begin to glow with primal energy. I can do that. I thought so. When the door unlocks disarm, we'll make a break for it. Until then, we pay them for Monica. Diedrich and Glory nod in agreement. Alright, let's summon a spirit. I don't have enough AP to summon. Okay, well, we need to be over this side, because that's the west. I'm assuming that's the west, at least. Okay, so now we have a spirit. I heard someone come in here. I don't see them. There they are. Heavy cover. It's not ideal. So we'll move over here. Pretty good so far. I mean, I usually, on the weekends, I usually just get up and stream, so. There's not a lot to talk about particularly. Let's get Diedrich over here. Come on. I don't want to select Fox. There we go. And let's do Dragon Slayer on it. That sucks. I hate losing videos like that. Oh, that's not good. The figure loping towards you is big, even for an orc. The majority of his body is sheathed in a suit of heavy overlapping plates. What you can see, his face looks raw and slick, like old scar tissue stretched tight over his skull. He wears an expression of supreme confidence. Alright, friends. Playtime's over. All you Shadowrunners are the same. Skulking, sneaking, steal a vase or two from the museum. No harm. Maybe I'd let you scamper away into the night. But now it's too late for this sort of generosity. Visitors aren't welcome down here. The gaping maw on the minigun jerks upwards, an impatient gesture loaded with malice. Drop your weapons and surrender. That's military-grade armor he's wearing, Fox. Hardened against small arms fire. We'll have a tough time getting through it. I'm less concerned about the armor than I am about that minigun. Those things can tear a man in half. You have 3 seconds before I open the hose. Step out here and surrender, and I promise that I'll make it this easy. Something tells me you're gonna kill us either way. True, I can't deny it, but wouldn't it be easier if you didn't fight back? The orc shrugs, and you hear the distinctive whir of the Vindicator's motor spinning up to speed. The barrels begin to blur as he wheels the weapon to face you. Okay, that should help things a little. And, oh shit, that's not what I meant to do. Is there any way to undo? Control Z. No, that just zooms. Cover! And you need to heal her. I want to get him over here. Confirm. It looks like I have lost control of the spirit I summoned. Which is awesome. He's dead. It's not good. The door is open. Let's move, people. That's really not good. Door is closed again. Awesome. Oh, that... what? For some reason I thought I was in control of someone else. This is not going to end well then. Ah! Oh, that's awesome. Thing is, I don't want to be in that guy's line of sight at all. Nice. Oh, he wasn't hurt last turn, so he has no wounds to heal. Okay, let's use Dragon Slayer. Can we get out now? It looks like we can get out. The door unlocks with a loud click. Click. Your escape route is clear. It's not good. Yeah, like it... I'm not sure exactly what the story is behind it. Okay, I need to use that on him. So, Diedrich, I need you to get closer. How damaged is he? Not very. Okay, we need to get the hell out of here right now. And I don't know if this is going to be a smart move or not, but... we need to get the hell out of here. Oh, thank you. Ah, more guys! Okay, we need to get out of here. Oh, that's not good. Iger rises from her corpse-strewn perch at her approach. From the look on her face, it's obvious she's already sized up the situation. I knew this was going to happen. I fucking knew it. The run was a trap. Oh, it was it? Iger grits her teeth and shakes her head. We can talk about this later. For now, we've got to get the hell out of here. It's only a matter of time before more of them come pouring out of that exit. Iger slaps the side of the van. Pile in people. And Fox, when we get back to the Kreuz Bazaar, we're going to have a little talk. So the Kreuz Bazaar. Kreuzberg. Home to nearly 500,000 people, and until very recently, Monica Schaefer. Once a melting pot of cultural diversity, it's now a chaotic mess of wealth and poverty, crime and commerce, anarchy and control. It's also home to your own little slice of Berlin, a neighborhood that the locals call the Kreuz Bazaar. A safe port in the eye of a storm. The ride back to the Kreuz Bazaar is quiet. No one is in a talking mood. As the van veers past potholes and garbage piles, the glare of streetlights and neon signs plays across your window, painting the world in a kaleidoscope of garish colors. Soon, the van rounds a corner and skids to a halt in a narrow, crumbling alley. This is as far as Berlin's chaotic streets will take you. Your team wordlessly debarks the vehicle and climbs down into a disused section of the U-Bahn tunnel system, a well-kept secret providing your team safe passage into the Kreuz Bazaar. Your safe house waits on the other side. Let's get inside. I'm going to take a quick break right now, because I could really use a quick snack. So, I'm going to throw up some music, and I will be back in a little bit. And then we will head to the Kreuz Bazaar.